Do y'all think Drake knew or didn't know people felt like this about him?
Well, he did do a show and they booed him and they threw stuff on the stage.
Like recently,
Um,
after Push or before Pusha T? I mean, before
before
Kendrick.
and after, I believe that he went to be a surprise guest on somebody's show and Cass booed him. Like he's been getting like smoke from people for quite some time. Like, oh, this guy, he's a culture vulture. He's just taking down all the black people's styles and all these other groups and stuff. And like Drake is a pretty polarizing individual in music in general because some people say he's not hip hop, they say he's pop,
He is
even
pop.
though he's had like extensive, like tough lyrical albums and stuff like that. And he's a
But
type of dude that likes to make music. He likes
can
to
you add the
make things.
caveat that he had some extensive hip hop writers write for him and he performed? So look, Drake a great entertainer. If that, I won't argue against that.
Yeah, there's some stuff that he had people write, but there's some things that he wrote himself. Like that's how this industry continues to keep rolling. Like everybody don't just be writing their stuff. Like people be
It's hip
writing
hop
people
to write your
choruses.
stuff.
They be doing their beats and stuff like that. So to
It's hip
me,
hop to write your stuff. That's what make you
Yeah,
hip.
so rappers like to write their own,
That's what
it's
make
like
you hip hop.
poetry on, it's not like singers where singers you get a demo, and you're like, oh, I think that people like to give credit to people who are their own, because basically
No,
if you're
no,
not that,
ghostwriters out there that
yeah, you do have ghostwriters. But what I'm saying to you, but that's the reason why they're ghostwriters, because they know that you get no credit for not writing your own stuff. They're a ghost for a reason. So listen, my thing is this. It's not the same as R&B where you can be the voice because your voice is what they need, right? When you are rapping, that's supposed to be your creative. You get more credit when it's your creativity that's coming out of your mouth. Because other than that, you're just an actor who's rapping. Like you're just, here's a script, I'll rap it for you. Okay, it's coming out my mouth. It's not the same.
I mean, I agree. It's not the same. There's levels to this. I agree. But the thing is even if you got the right words, everybody cannot rap. They can't perform. It's like there's levels to being a professional entertainer and rapper.
Sure, but what we were seeing in the rap game, it used to be, you used to dog out people who weren't real rappers, right? In the 90s. It used to be hard to get into that genre because it was like you had to have like the background. Like it was just like, yo, you even just allow anybody into the rap game. Like you got to prove you belong here.
Whereas you have to be the man that you saying you are, and your rap's got to reflect your life. You can't take nobody else's style and just be that
it wasn't created
don't
the
work
same
like
as
that.
other music. It was.
But would you say that it has changed?
Society.
Because I know back in the day when we said freestyling, ninjas was really freestyling.
And you got credit for that. You was like, all right, freestyle.
They don't do that now. They write freestyle raps. And
recite when they ready to freestyle.
And then when somebody asks them to say the freestyle, then they say the rap that they memorize. Like, so it's changed. That's all I'm saying. People are getting their rhymes written for them, and they're spitting it.
Hip hop didn't change. Hip hop.
Hold on now. Cube wrote most of NWA stuff. What are we talking about?
So I know very well how the music industry goes. I know very well. Trust me. I get it. What I'm saying is
pop.
As far as the respect in the game, people, when it comes to rap, I know especially musicians, they get them. It's not that serious as far as like singers. But when you're talking about rap, the people who have the most credit, like who have the most respect in the game, are usually the people they feel like write their own things. That's the whole point behind a ghostwriter. They don't want you to know. If it's nothing to hide, then you wouldn't need a ghostwriter. It ain't shit to hide, right?
It's further than that. You have to actually not only write, but they got to be from your actual experiences or your experienced life in some type of way. If you start pretending like you from the projects and rapping about all this Project Hood shit, and you grew up in the suburbs, you're gonna get what they did to Young Bird. When they found out he wasn't actually from Chicago, he was from the suburbs, they got him the fuck up out of here. I don't know if y'all remember.
They let certain people slide with you don't rap about your actual life. That's the reason why one of the most prominent lines is from J. Cole. It says, "I'm not as cool with lying as the rest of y'all are." And
Yeah.
there's even some of the best artists like Jay-Z, Nas, they've had moments where it wasn't all them. What
Of
hurt me
course.
one time,
Artistic embellishment and just flat out lying about who you are two different things. If Jay say I was moving keys and he only sold 63s, that's a little different. But
I'm
so
with you.
And
63
I
or
also
four in
think
the
it's
split.
different when you have a writer in the room and y'all collaborating together. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's totally different from, okay, here's a rap. I want you to rap it.
Okay.
Here's some lines. I want you to.
I'm cool on that. But one thing that hurt me, like what Mistaken was saying, back in the day, you can tell people had to rhyme off the dome, right? Like this is fresh off the press. This isn't pre-written for this event, right? Or it wasn't something that I rehearsed and then I'm bringing it to you. When Tigger from the basement,
Oh yeah.
literally
Right, but
came out
yeah,
and was like, some of your best artists, y'all think they would have that thing off the dome?
and them
No.
days is gone. You used to have to get, and you knew the people who was because they would make it about the moment. They see their opponent and they start getting on them like it was almost a comedy in a rap, and you like,
Look,
oh,
I actually won a
Snoop
6-round
was
rap
good,
battle.
good freestyle. He was pretty
oh.
good. Snoop.
Yeah,
Back
Snoop
in the
freestyle.
day.
You know,
I,
Brooks, the teacher, was you there when Brooks was the teacher at our school? You
I'd
know, he
argue he's a
won
better
Freestyle
freestyler.
Friday several weeks in a
I
row
would too.
on BET. What show we used to watch on 106 and Park?
106 and
They got
Park.
that freestyle.
Freestyle
He
Friday.
won he was like the competitor like 7 weeks in a row. He kept winning. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I won 6 rounds for $500 in the freestyle competition.
Mm.
I got bars. I was fucking dude them up.
Them used to be the days. Those were great days.